Hi everyone, and welcome to my Tuesday evening Instagram live stream, which I have named Beauty Community Networking, where we beauty therapists and beauty lovers and beauty estheticians are able to share and exchange our knowledge with each other and support each other. And as usual, I will start with introducing myself. My name is Joanna, and I'm a professional beauty therapist and non-invasive aesthetic practitioner. I am also a founder of Beauty by Joanna, and I'm an official independent beauty consultant for Clamanti Cosmetics. This is the online shop when you are able to find loads of different Polish brands, professional beauty equipments and professional machines. So I would definitely go and check out this website as well. Okay, and I do, for you who are new here, I do those live streams twice a week, and firstly I will do every Monday live stream on Facebook. This is 7 p.m. as well, and then another one is every Tuesday here on Instagram, and this is a live stream for professionals, but everyone is welcome to join me here. So what we're gonna talk today, I would like to talk about the leading active ingredients on the current beauty market, and probably most of you already know most of them, or even all of them, and I was thinking which active ingredients I should be actually choosing, and I didn't want to talk about the obvious one like hyaluronic acid or collagen, because that's probably those are the active ingredients which most of us beauty therapists, they could talk about them with their eyes closed for an hour or so. So I've picked the ones which I think are quite nice, and you will be able to get maybe some new information about them. If not, you can actually treat it as a refreshing session, because it's always good to refresh your knowledge and get all the information together in one place. So today I will talk to you about how you can incorporate those active ingredients into your clients' skincare, how you can prescribe those active ingredients, and how you can layer them together, and which combination of active ingredients are working well combined together. So let me know if you would like to talk about more active ingredients after this live tonight. If you do, I can always talk about them. Today I've picked the ones which I thought might be the most interesting. So definitely, before you prescribe any active ingredients to any of your clients, you want to make sure that they will be good for them. So first of all, you obviously will do their in-depth skincare consultation, and I would definitely do that properly, and then do a medical check as well, and then maybe do like a patch test or a little trial, little mini facial as well, because that's definitely gonna help you to avoid any allergic reaction or irritation on their skin, because especially when you are prescribing those potent, high concentration active ingredients products for your clients. So consultation definitely to start with, and then after I will answer all your questions, which will be all the active ingredients which I want to cover tonight. Then I will try to answer some of your questions from my last week live stream. Okay, so I will be looking at my notes from time to time, so I'm making sure that I haven't missed anything. So the first one, the first active ingredient which I would like to talk about tonight will be retinol, and retinol is obviously known as vitamin A, and you have loads of different types of retinol, like retinols, and then you have also that retinol palmitate, which is the most superficial form of retinol. Then you have retinol, the retinol aldehyde, and then you have like tretinoin, which are those prescribed ones, the retinols, the strongest one. And obviously retinol helps to maintain the structure of your skin. It helps with the cell turnover as well, and when I talk about the cell turnover, I'm talking about smooth skin, smooth texture of the skin, beautiful color of the skin, and then anti-aging purposes as well. And actually retinols are the first active ingredients which were medically proven to reduce signs of to slow down and reduce signs of aging. So that's quite a big one on retinol. And then retinol also helps with when you are working with acne, because it kills acne causing bacteria. And actually I was watching one of the YouTube channels recently, Beauty Within, and there when the girls were talking about retinols, actually Beauty Within, the YouTube channel, very great channel for any beauty lover, because that's where the girls are explaining you and educating you in a very fun and easy way about active ingredients, about how to use those products. So I would definitely recommend this beauty channel. And then obviously when we're talking about the retinols, they were actually saying that the retinols originally, they haven't been designed to fight the aging. They were designed to fight acne. So that means they will work on the both sides. And retinols actually are one of my favorite active ingredients. But then as well, when it comes to retinols, you have all those beautiful achievements after using the retinols, but there are some side effects as well. And the most common side effects of using retinols is dryness and flaky skin. So whenever you're prescribing those kind of active ingredients to your clients, you would always have to back it up with the strong moisturizer to reduce these side effects like irritation, flakiness and dryness. So remember about pairing them up, retinols, with something deeply moisturizing. Okay, and then the next one, which we will talk today about, is the vitamin C. And then when it comes to active ingredients as well, you want to make sure that you are educating your clients how to use them, when to use them, and how often you should be using them. Because all of our clients, they always want to see their fast results, immediate results. After 2-3 days, they already want to see the change in their skin. And it doesn't work that way, because, for example, with retinols, which I was just talking about, is they think that if they use it like 2-3 times a day, it will work even better. And then they're ending up with inflammation, irritation, and flaking skin. And we have a problem. So it's really important to tell them exactly how to use them, when to use them, and tell them the side effects as well if they will overdose those active ingredients, because they are quite potent and we have to be careful with them. So vitamin C, the next active ingredient will be our vitamin C. So vitamin C is the queen of antioxidants, and everyone heard about vitamin C and probably used it at some point or still using vitamin C. And vitamin C is nothing else than L-ascorbic acid. This is the pure form of vitamin C, but vitamin C is great as an antioxidant. It brightens up your skin, works wonders on dark spots and hyperpigmentation. But this is one of the most, if not the most, unstable active ingredient in the beauty industry. So it's very hard to keep this vitamin stable in the beauty product, so it will behave the same way through the whole time when clients are using it. That's why usually you find those vitamin C's in derivatives. So there will be different derivatives of vitamin C in the active ingredients. So you might have here something like ascorbyl phosphate, or magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, or ascorbyl palmitate. So loads of different derivatives of vitamin C in order to make it more stable and make it work and make it a little bit maybe less irritating for your skin. So we have those derivatives of vitamin C. Vitamin C is great, but when I look for the vitamin C serums, I always look for the formulas of the product. So I always look what kind of derivative the vitamin C is in that formula, plus what it was paired with. So for example, if I see that my vitamin C in the serum is paired with ferulic acid, which I will be talking about in a second, but what ferulic acid does it actually make the vitamin C more stable in your beauty product. Plus, it pumps up and boosts the effectiveness of vitamin C. So when I see this combo, I know that serum will be probably a good one. But I will talk about those pairings and combinations in a second. But what I also look when I'm choosing the serums for my clients or the serums which I will be using at my beauty studio, I am also looking at the packaging of the vitamin C. So vitamin C doesn't like sun, doesn't like any light, not even sun, but any light. It doesn't like light, it doesn't like moisture, and it doesn't like high temperature. So if I see the cream with normal jar which you open and someone keeps it in the bathroom, that probably won't work for a very long time. So I always look for the vitamin C, which is given in like dark bottles, let's say, which gonna help to protect it from the sun. So usually dark bottles. That's how the vitamin C serum should look like. Or airless pumps serums, that will be great as well. Or I also like, when I'm like, for example, I will show you the vitamin C boosters, when you have them packaged individually. So you have, for example, this is for the professional use. You have the liquid, activating liquid, and the powder formula, and then you mix it together just before you put it on your client's skin, and then you are always sure that you put fresh product on your client's skin, and it will work 100% its capacity. So this one is very good one. This is the Power Serum, and you can actually find it in Clamanti online shop as well. So this is quite a good one to try maybe as the vitamin C serum at your beauty studio. And when it comes to vitamin C as well, what I would be also careful with when you have a client which is prone to breakouts and to acne, because people prone to acne, they might not tend to tolerate vitamin C as well. So I wouldn't, if you have a client with acne problem, I wouldn't probably make it a priority serum, the vitamin C serum. I will go for like niacinamide, which I will be talking in a second, or something like this, or a glycolic acid, but they still are okay to use vitamin C serum, but maybe not every day, and not maybe as potent vitamin C serum, because it can break their skin up. So basically, for me, for example, on my example, I will tell you, I can easily do a chemical peel, vitamin C chemical peel, which is actually one of my favorite ones. But if I would start to use proper vitamin C serum, I will break out probably after a week or even earlier. So for me, vitamin C is not the way to go, like the main as a main product. You might want to be a bit more careful with it. Okay, and now niacinamide. I love this active ingredient. Niacinamide is basically vitamin B3, and everyone with oily and sensitive skin will know this active ingredient. And especially for us, beauty therapists, is like a gift from heaven, because it is great for clients with this problematic skin. So if you have a client with oily skin, active acne like pustules, loads of breakouts, loads of congestions, and then they have oily skin, but they also have a very sensitive skin, that is when niacinamide, vitamin B3, will work wonders. So for a client like this, with this oily, sensitive and acne prone skin, you would start probably with a chemical exfoliation treatments, or probably with some kind of deep cleansing. But you can't, because you can't just touch this sensitive skin. So I would probably put this client firstly on niacinamide for like 2-3 weeks, and then client will see the massive improvement straight away. And then when they come back, we can start start with some kind of very light acid treatments like lactic, azelaic maybe then build up to BHA treatment, and then probably introduce deep cleansing. But niacinamide can help you with that. It can also help you when you have clients with very sensitive skin. Niacinamide will be great, or maybe sun damage as well. Sun damage, sensitive skin, those after sun dark spots, they will work beautifully on this for these clients. And niacinamide as well, what is great with niacinamide and why sensitive skin can tolerate it very easily, it's because its pH sits around 4.5. So this is this kind of pH where loads of other active ingredients, they will be easily paired with this, and then sensitive skin will tolerate it as well. So niacinamide, great serum. I would definitely have something with niacinamide at the beauty salon, no matter what. And then we have AHAs and BHAs. Everyone is working with them these days. They used to be only available at the professional beauty studios, but now, since last few years, you can also buy them and use them at home, which I think it can be quite dangerous. Well, that's why I was talking about the importance of educating our clients how to use them. If they're getting any chemical exfoliation at home, they can use it, but they have to be educated in this. So, for example, let me tell you this. On my example, when I was 21 or 22, I was working as an apprentice in my first beauty studio. For the first 2 months, I was only able to watch my master beauty therapist, how she is doing those chemical exfoliation. It was after 2 months when I was actually even able to approach any client. Yeah, so that's how serious we beauty therapists are taking chemical exfoliation. And now I see on these TikToks or YouTubes 17-year-old girls doing chemical peels. Something is wrong here. And I'm not even talking about those like Pixie Glow Tonic when you have 5% glycolic acid, although I've seen people using it every night. I guess their lipid barrier is just on the point there. It doesn't exist. Anyway, but all those, like you have those pads which you can wipe your skin, which are great. I'm selling them here at my beauty studio as well. Use them twice a week maybe. They are activated with salicylic acid or maybe glycolic acid. They are good. They have their place, but not to use them every night. But then I hear stories of girls doing themselves at home TCA or frost peel. I even had a lady who was doing cosmelan treatment herself at home. I mean, wow, very brave. And their skin might even look good now. Even if it flakes, it will flake and it will good now. But if I would like to see their face after 4 years from now on. They might be quite surprised what happens there. So for people who are doing those strong chemical peels, I wish them good luck and strength in the future. I mean, okay, enough about this because it just pumps my adrenaline, because I am so upset when I hear stories like this. For doing this kind of treatments, you have to be educated. You have to have a proper knowledge about those treatments, because those people are being fooled by, oh, this procedure is so easy, it's like half an hour, 45 minutes, and it is quite straightforward procedure. I agree with that totally, but the knowledge which you have to be backed up in order not to destroy the lipid barrier or get rid of the whole skin on the client and basically burn their skin, you have to have a proper knowledge about it. And believe me, we beauty therapists are doing loads of different trainings, loads of different examinations in order to be able to do chemical peels. So yeah, but chemical peels, AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid, water soluble. You have loads of them. The most popular will be glycolic acid, azelaic acid, lactic acid, citric acid, mandelic acid, whatever you have there. And obviously it depends on which one you're using. They have different sizes of molecules. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. So it depends how deep into the skin they will work, and obviously which pH they are coming with, which we all know. And then obviously AHAs, they will work more superficial on the skin, so they will basically eat like Pac-Man's dead skin layers, and then they will also clean the pores, so they will work nicely with those people who have acne prone skin. So definitely great thing to do. And then we have BHAs, beta hydroxy acids, which are all soluble acids. And then obviously the most common BHA which comes to our mind is salicylic acid, and everyone with oily and acne skin knows it and used it. There are also some less popular forms of BHAs like wheelbarrow extract or tropic acid, but they are not as popular as obviously salicylic acid. And salicylic acid has the ability to penetrate deeper into pores, and then because it's oil soluble, it will resolve those congestions into the pores, push them up, and then get rid of them. So great to keep your pores clean, get rid of blackheads. For your clients with this oily skin, acne prone skin, you definitely will be using a form of BHA or the mixture of acids like AHAs and BHAs. Great option as well. But as I said, you have to educate your clients how to use it. And then another acid, which I mentioned before, which is very worth mentioning, is ferulic acid. And this is the plant-based antioxidant, so you can find it in the plants, and it's great as an antioxidant. It works wonders with fighting free radicals, and it's great to pair with vitamin C, for example. So what it does to vitamin C, when you see a serum, when you have ferulic acid and vitamin C, take it because it's a great pair. So for example, it will boost the effectiveness of vitamin C, plus it will stabilize it in that pairing, in this serum. So definitely great acid to mention here, and I think you can find it in more and more products these days. And then last two groups of the active ingredients which I would like to talk about today. I know there are loads more like pro and prebiotics, glucosamine, matrixyl 3000, which is actually peptide, or oils like argan oil, sweet almond oil, and more. So if you want me to talk about more active ingredients, please let me know in the comment section below which active ingredient you would like me to talk about, and I will try to tell you more about it in my next video. So, two more groups which I will be talking about are stem cells and peptides. So, stem cells. We human, we all have our stem cells in our body. So those are those very intelligent cells which have the ability to develop in different cells, like brain cells or muscle cells. And then obviously in beauty world, we are using stem cells. Usually they are coming from plants, from plants like grapes, apples, melons, lilacs. But there are also some stem cells which you probably all heard about, snail mucin, which is very popular in Korean, Asian countries, or lamb-based placenta. Very famous Dr. Lancer and his lamb placenta-based treatments. But in majority of the beauty products, you will find stem cells from plants, and beautiful stem cells from broccoli, for example, or from strawberry or raspberry, loads of them. There is plenty of them. And what stem cells are due, when I was at my training at DermaQuest, and they have a beautiful stem cells complex serum, they were telling us that stem cells, they should be also assigned with those three words: regrow, replenish, and repair. And those three things are the crucial things for stem cells. And that's actually what stem cells are doing. So basically they will, I'm just looking if I'm actually telling you everything about stem cells. Yes. So they will be great for people with mature skin, for example, and very sensitive skin. So your ladies in like 50, 60 plus, they will definitely benefit from stem cells. Anyone with any damage like sun damage or a little bit of hyperpigmentation, or you are at the end of their acne treatments, let's say, that those people will definitely benefit from stem cells, and you will see massive results in rebuilding their skin structure. But the only thing is, good serums with stem cells, they will be on the costly side, because stem cells, they rather do not come cheap, because the process of producing them, it's quite expensive. And then we have peptides. So how we can apply, what we can say about peptides. So peptides, the easiest way to explain what peptides are doing this is the cell-to-cell communication. And peptides is nothing else than amino acids, sort of proteins. Proteins, they have slightly longer chains, but just to make it easier, like they will be sort of proteins. And peptides are great. There's loads of different peptides. You have carrier peptides, you have enzyme peptides, you have signal peptides. So it depends on the formula and what they're supposed to be doing, and how it's actually added to the formula. They will have better or worse effects. So obviously, as everything. And peptides, again, they are not the cheapest one. And what peptides are actually doing is they will increase the firmness of the skin. They will activate collagen, elastin, fibroblasts in our skin. They will definitely thicken the matrix level of our skin, and they will definitely stimulate the collagen. I already said that. So great for mature skin. So any person with like mature, those deep ridges in their skin, deep wrinkles, they will definitely will see the difference after using a peptide-based products. As well, with those people with dehydrated skin, they will see a massive difference there as well. Okay, and now I would like to talk about the most common active ingredients combinations which they're coming with, because usually they're coming as a combination of active ingredients, and I wrote down the most popular one according to me. So you have retinol, so vitamin A and glycolic acid, so our AHAs. So this combo is great for people with first signs of aging, oily combination to oily skin, and a little bit sensitive skin as well, but not too much. And then people with dark spots after sun damage, a little bit of hyperpigmentation, not massive hyperpigmentation, because that's where you will be using different active ingredients, but they have like little spots on their face. This combo, retinol and glycolic acid, will work the best. And this is actually the combo which I am using for myself. I see massive difference in the smoothness of my skin, in the texture of my skin. They actually make my pores a bit tighter. Obviously, you can't close the pores, as we all know, but the appearance of them, it's much better, and they are less obvious, let's say, and the texture of the skin is great, and I don't have as many breakouts as I used to have. I had like 1 or 2 odd ones on those like months, time of the month, but they definitely are great for people for like sensitive skin, oily to combination, and a little bit of dark spots. So this one is great. And then we have retinol and stem cells combination. So again, for people with a little bit sensitive skin, but they want to start their journey with retinols, but they are not ready to use straight up retinols. So this combo will be great for them, because retinols, they will be speeding up the cell turnover, and then stem cells, they will be replenishing those lags in the stem cells with their own actives and molecules. So this is a great combo. And then another one, we have vitamin C, E, and ferulic acid. This is a very, very popular combo. So when you see vitamin C, E and ferulic acid, you are probably sure that this serum will be quite a good one. This is the great serum for people with a little bit dehydrated skin, a dull appearance to their skin, and maybe a little bit of like dehydration, a little bit of sun damage as well. So I would definitely prescribe serum with this kind of active ingredients for people who just came back from the holiday. They have a little bit of sun damage, they are a little bit dehydrated, so that will be a great serum to prescribe it for this kind of clients. And then we have azelaic acid and vitamin C as an example of, again, AHA and then vitamin C. So this one will be great for sensitive skin because, as we know, azelaic acid is quite a superficial one, superficial acid. And then you have vitamin C, which will give it that brightness. So you will be removing the dead cell layers, and then you will be adding this brightness and antioxidant purposes to your skin. So that will be a great combo for this kind of clients. And then we have vitamin B3 and vitamin C. So this is the controversial one because till last few years ago there was a thing like the people were saying, no, never use vitamin B3 and vitamin C together because then you get the enzyme called niacin, and this can actually harm your skin than add any goodness to it. Yes, that's true, but that was few years back. Now the innovative products like SkinCeuticals or other ones, they have those combination of active ingredients which actually complement each other, so you can easily use them with niacinamide and vitamin C. But I would definitely, in this case, in this combo, I will look for those more innovative formulas than a random product on the drugstore shelf. And then the last one is vitamin B3 and retinol. So niacinamide and retinol, definitely great combo for people with sensitive skin again, but who would like to start their journey with retinols because they like the idea of using retinols, but you are a bit afraid that they might react to retinols with irritation. Definitely add niacinamide to it, and then you can easily prescribe them that, and that will work great for their skin. And then another question which I also get from my clients or for other girls at the beauty shows, how to layer up those active ingredients, what is goes after what, because obviously we know, like, we wash our face, we put serum, moisturizer, SPF, that we all know, but how to layer up those active ingredients. And there are two methods of layering up active ingredients. First one is you look at the formula of the product. So basically you are applying from the thinnest to the thickest one. So for example, you have three different actives, let's say. So there are three different things. So this is an essence. Yep, this is just an example, but this is an essence. Then you have calming serum, and then you have brightening serum. And look, first of all, you would be obviously using essence because it's water, so it's the most liquidy one. So definitely you add essence first to your skin, obviously on your washed clean skin. Then you add the serum, which is the thin consistency, so sort of like water. So there are some serums which will have that watery consistency, so you can see it's really going really nicely down. And then on top of that you can top it up with another serum which has a little bit thicker consistency, so that's more like a light lotion. So always go according to the formula from the, and then obviously on top of it you will be applying a cream which has the thickest consistency. Yes, and then obviously on top of that you will apply SPF. But that's how you can layer as many active ingredients as you like. Just look at the consistency, and then from the thinnest to the thickest, and that will be the best idea to start with. And clients can easily understand that because they see the formula of the product and they say, okay, so that's liquid, that's why I'm going here first, and then creams and stuff. Okay, and the other method of applying and layering up after active ingredients is pH. So that's what our clients can't see, so we have to tell them. So we all know the lower pH in the product, the deeper the product will go into the skin. So when you are prescribing active ingredients, you have to exactly know the formula of the active ingredients, so what kind of pH that active ingredient comes with. So the lower a pH, that's what goes first, and then we're building up pH again. Because if you mix it up a little bit, then those products with low ingredients, if you put them on top, they won't have a chance to sink into your skin, to your client's skin, and then they won't do anything because they will be just sitting there and waiting, and they won't have a chance to work. So you definitely have to know the pH of this active ingredient in order to incorporate it in the beauty, in your client's beauty skincare. Okay, so I think that will be when it comes to active ingredients. But now, I said, if I will have some time left, I will also answer a few questions which you asked me under or after the last live stream, which I was doing last week. I have few minutes left, so I will answer some of them. So first question is, what do you think about slimming treatments, and which one do you think work the best? So I was actually talking about it last week because, yesterday on Facebook, because I was talking to my clients about their home body care. I don't think there is one magical body treatment which will make you slim, period. You have to work for it. You have to have a proper diet, exercise, and then add professional beauty treatments on top of it. And our clients can't be expecting that they will lie down on our bed for like half an hour and we will make them slimmer by 10 kilos. We can't. So unfortunately, they have to work for it, and you have to educate them and you have to instruct them what they have to do. They can't have a slimming treatment at your beauty studio and then go and eat 3 donuts after, because that will simply won't work. Yeah, they have to incorporate everything together. But I think they definitely work. What I like to do is, I think from my experience, what works the best, the wraps. So if done correctly, because I have some wraps, body wraps, definitely not that great, but if wraps done correctly, they will definitely work. Infrared sauna, that works as well, great. And dermology. And dermology is great. I don't have dermology at my beauty studio, but that's definitely what I would like to introduce in the future. Great results, because I have seen some of my clients, let me know if you have dermology in your beauty studio, but great results. When I see my clients doing a course of dermology treatments, great results. Their body really changed, but they were obviously following the diet and exercise and everything what comes with it. The only thing with dermology is that it's a little bit more expensive, because you have to do like 15 treatments or something like this in the course, so it might be a little bit more expensive, but other than that, great product. And then what we have as well, so that's dermology. Okay, but I don't think there is one treatment which will work wonders and will make you slim. They definitely will make you firm and toned and more sculpted, but you have to work alongside these treatments as a client. Okay, what do you think about combining treatments like microdermabrasion and mesotherapy, or microdermabrasion chemical peels? So I definitely combine quite a lot of different treatments in my beauty studio. So I would combine micro with ultrasounds, for instance, or with cavitation peel as well. But when it comes to some of the treatments, I would never combine them. So for example, microdermabrasion with mesotherapy. Why? Because I always love that this is too much happiness in one go for your clients. So I would definitely do microdermabrasion first, wait about a week or so, and then start with mesotherapy, because here skin gets this nice exfoliation treatment. Yes, you can put some, so you can add some sonophoresis to it, but then if you would like to add mesotherapy, it's microcurrent with ultrasound, it will be like, okay, what's going on? She just exfoliated dead cell layers, now she's putting mesotherapy. It will be a bit too much, so I would definitely separate them too. And then we have microdermabrasion and chemical peels. Now, chemical peels, some of the girls are calling resurfacers or exfoliating treatments chemical peels. So we have to be open here that chemical peels are chemical peels, AHAs, BHAs are the resurfacers, let's say. When you do microdermabrasion, you can definitely do a light AHA, like microdermabrasion with lactic acid or azelaic acid, or if you have an enzyme peel with papain or bromelain extract, great, because that will actually dissolve those cell layers, and then you will do a proper microdermabrasion after. So that's fine. But I would never, ever recommend or do on myself or client microdermabrasion with actual chemical peel, which is going into your dermal layer. So chemical peels are deep treatments which are working really deep into your skin, so you don't want to mix them with any kind of treatment. And microdermabrasion, if you would do that deep exfoliation, the mechanical one, and then go with chemical peel, you can strip their skin off basically with this. So I would never recommend doing those two together. I would do at least 2 weeks break in between if you want to start with micro and then maybe go with the course of chemical peels. But definitely those kind of treatments, keep them separate. And always I follow this advice myself. If you're not sure about something, ask. If you don't have anyone to ask, better don't do it, better leave it, give it a little bit break. So you can even give client a discount or something because you're not sure if you can do it in one treatment. But I would better be safe than sorry than do too much for your client in one go. I do strong treatments myself on my clients, like chemical peels or combination treatments, but I know the limits and I know which client I can work, how I can work with each client, basically how much they can take. So better be a bit more careful with this kind of thing. Okay, and the last question for today, I think, because our time is going, it's how often clients are visiting your studio for facials. Okay, facials now. Yes, we are talking about how often they're coming for their facials. So on average, my client would see me every 6 up to 8 weeks. And this is the standard time when they're coming for their facials. So let's say once every 2 months. And obviously when they do a course of the treatments like radiofrequency or mesotherapy, we will see each other like every week or every 10 days, depends. But on average, my clients would see me like 6 up to 8 weeks. And I think that's what my clients can easily budget on. They usually book in for another one as well for next treatment. So yeah, I think that's sort of a good time. I've heard about girls recommending sort of treatments every 2 weeks, and that's great. Of course, you can have a professional beauty treatment even every week or every other week, and that will be great. But not many of my clients can afford it. Not many clients of my clients could budget it, or can or want to afford it, but I think 6 up to 8 weeks, when you tell them this kind of time, like 6 up to 8 weeks, they were like, okay, sounds all right, I will book in next one as well. And if you maybe offer them this, then they are more likely to book straight away next appointment. Because if you tell them like, oh, I think you should come every 2 weeks for this, then they will be all right, I will think about it. So you know, but they will come anyway in between for like brow shape or lash tint, or they will do a little ampule in between, which I'm doing as well. So yeah, 6 up to 8 weeks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I covered quite a bit here tonight. Let me know any other active ingredients which you would like me to talk about, and I can always talk about them. If you would like to talk about any specific beauty treatment, let me know as well, because I will be glad to talk about it. And if I don't have enough knowledge about it, then I can always ask some other beauty specialists, because there is loads of beauty specialists which I am talking with, and they'll do loads of different treatments which I am not delivering. So yes, please let me know if you would like to talk about any other treatments, or you have some kind of other questions which you would like to ask regarding the beauty world. You can leave them in the comment section below, or you can text me directly, whatever is more convenient for you. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We will see each other next week. Instagram 7 p.m. as usual, and then Facebook on Mondays as always 7 p.m. And next week on Facebook I will be showing you home hair removal, because I got loads of questions about this from my clients. So we will be doing at home safe home hair removal, and we will see what we will talk about on Instagram next week. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight, and I will see you next week. Have a nice evening. Stay safe. Bye.